Okay, Legend of Legaia. I'm going to start a new game here. Just a little bit of backstory on the game. Basically tells you the mythology for the world that we're going to be experiencing. Alright, there we go. Camera wasn't centered perfectly. I got it now. Not only was that a history of... Not only is this a history of what happens, but you also get to see images of a lot of the setter that we're going to be encountering later in the game. That is actually a Gamard. It's one of the first ones that you come across. It's a fire elemental. This is our starting location. That's where our adventure begins. You have a total of 3 characters throughout the game, and you get to name each of them. But I'm just going to go ahead and stick with the name that's given. Okay, now we finally gain control. Let's go here. The memory statues record your adventure. It acts as your save point. Just like other games have a specific save point, the memory statue is this one's. Okay. First, we're actually... Okay. Come up here. Go on the side. You definitely want to listen to everybody. They'll tell you what's going on outside the walls. Oh, we'll be stopping here later. Here. Okay. Can't get into there yet. But that locked drawer contains what's called a point card. As you make purchases, you gain points on the point card. And then you can use those points in combat to deal damage to an opponent. Definitely get as much information from him as you can. not all Seto are evil, and we'll get to that. Actually, we'll be able to walk through the mist without a problem. But again, we'll get there. He says somehow, but it's actually the breezes coming in from the sea pushes the mist away from the village. Already did. Magic leaves, of course, restore your magic points. The accident is something we'll find out more about later. If I remember right, there's nothing out here. See, that's what I was talking about the wind. Yeah, there's nothing there. Okay. Let's go talk to this guy. Which we'll get to see. Okay. Here's what we came here for. This will introduce you to the battle system for this game, which is actually very unique. If I remember right, he teaches us an art move here. Yeah. it doesn't matter what other moves we have set, as long as we have the high, low, high. And we can't interrupt that with anything else. So I can tag a different move on the front or on the end. That was it. Okay. Now we can go back to Vaughn's house. Now, the graphics on here may not be the best, even for a PS1 era game, but it does do something that no other game for the time does. And even none of the modern games really do it. And that's when you change armor and weapons, you actually see the change on screen. Not in the field screen, but in the battle screen. Alright, come over here, get the healing leaf. Okay. We're about to be introduced to a very powerful Seru. Yeah, right. Alright, so outside and head towards the wall. Zito is the main boss for this region. You have 3 regions that you have to conquer. Or save from the mist, I should say. And that thing is the Seru I was talking about. Juggernaut. The Sim Seru. He wants to destroy the tree for a reason. And that's because the tree has the power to drive back the mist. Okay. I got a bad controller. There we go. That's what I wanted. He blocked one of them. Notice on the bottom right, it says how many hits and how much damage it does. There are only 2 ways to gain spirit in this game. One is by attacking without using art moves, and the other is by using the spirit command. Using art moves actually depletes your spirit. So you want to allow it to build up as much as possible. Use a healing leaf. Alright. Alright. Show you what I'm talking about. This is a new art move. I have a whole list of them here in front of me, so Rather than experimenting and trying to figure out the different moves, I can just input the commands. Another new one. Normal arts and super arts use up your spirit power. And you can learn those anytime, any place. Doesn't matter. Your hyper arts, even if you have the command for them, you need to gain the book that those are in before you can learn them. And then you also have a miracle art that you can learn later too when your bar is high enough. That command bar on the bottom left will eventually extend all the way across the screen, letting you input numerous commands. Actually, we did that one. Let's go that one. And I don't know if you noticed, but the arts moves actually do quite a bit more damage. Well, somewhat more damage than the non-arts moves. And some do more damage than others. And the experience of gold that you gain, gold isn't really a big deal. You gain that gold and you use that to buy items and stuff. But the experience that you gain is the same experience for every character. So if it says you gain, so once you have all three characters, if it says you gain, say, 100 experience, each character gets 100 experience. Instead of splitting that between 100 experience between the three of them. Okay. Here's what I was talking about not all Seto are evil. Seto. Ooh. Alright, let's actually put some hustle into it. You want to escort her to your house. Or to Vaughn's house. Because you'll get something for it later. now with your companion meta, Vaughn has grown quite a bit more powerful. He'll be able to do a lot more damage to opponents than he could before. Instead of going straight to Maze, I should have spent some time beating up on those guys. I could have absorbed them. That's one of the powers of the Raw Sitter, is you get to absorb the powers of any of the Seru that you fight against. But you have to do it a certain way. And you cannot use your arts moves, you cannot use magic, and you have to have the last hit has to be with the arm that your Raw Sitter is attached to. So for Vaughn, the last hit has to be with his right arm. And you cannot deal too much damage. You have to get as close as possible to the actual maximum hit points. And if you meet all those criteria, you still only have a small chance of actually acquiring them. I would have liked to have had the Gamard before we set out, but oh well. Yeah, kinda hope not. Considering the Valley of Nawaru is, I'm guessing, the Valley of the Dead. Not a place you really want people to come back from. Typical RPG trope. Get the little kid to go do it. It hasn't. Not yet. May's locked herself inside the house. Question is, why wait until now? You know? Pretty self-explanatory. You have to equip them to use them. Okay. Okay. Not really. We can't go to Byron yet. I mean, technically we could, but the monsters on that side of the river don't want to mess with yet. What I was saying about Zito earlier, why not do all this, 10 years ago? Before Vaughn was old enough to claim Meta. It's a convenient plot point. Dependent is what you get for escorting her to your house. Okay. Go to equip. The hunter clothes. Down here. Equip May's pendant, which increases our max hit points. And we leave. L1 brings up your map, and then you can look around Drake castle. The mountain, I can't think of what it's called. That cave leads to the Sebicus Islands, which is our next zone. The Mist Generator. Byron Monastery. And I was wrong, we cannot get past the river yet. Because the water is still flowing. We have to shut off the sluice gate. Although we can, yeah. Yeah, we can't cross at all until we close that sluice gate. And the key is inside Drake Castle. Gobu Gobu. Attack. Command. Just go with a basic. Oh, you sucker. Okay, let's change it up a little bit. There we go.
Yes, sir.
Now, if he had managed to run away, we would have lost that magic leaf. Which we don't really need right now, but Hunter's Spring. Ugh. Level 1 up. Okay. Pop in here to the Hunter's Spring. Oh, trust me, we're going to. Yeah, if we come back here later, Lazam will have opened up a shop and we can buy stuff from him. Hit points and magic points completely restored. We definitely want to stick around here to begin with. These statues all give you information. So that's what I was talking about the hyper arts. When you're fighting an opponent, you want to take their element into account when you're summoning something to go against it. The Seru elements are fire, wind, water, earth, dark, and light. Each time you revive a Genesis tree, your Raseru actually levels up. And it actually changes form slightly each time it levels up. Which we need some leg armor. Okay. Grab the chest. And we leave here. Only have 132 gold. Alright. Keep walking towards Drake Castle. Since we're so big in comparison to the rest of the world, we can actually cover a lot of ground pretty quickly. Did you notice how Vaughn's clothes have changed? He's holding a dagger, and if you look closely, he's also got something wrapped around his head. That's the head armor that I bought and equipped for him. When I finally get a chance to get the leg armor and equip it, you'll see that too. gate. If we come over here, this is the sluice gate. Which we don't have that key yet. And that treasure chest contains Fire Book. I think it's Fire Book 1, or is it... No, it's Wind Book 1. At least I'm pretty sure that's what it was. Doors of Light allow you to exit out of any dungeon that you're in. So I don't remember if we can get attacked out here. I don't think so. Alright. Gonna work our way back to Rim Elm here. Ooh, nice. And you notice you're not the only one that uses combat moves. Your opponents do too. There we go.
Yes, sir.
72 experience, 25 gold. Alright. I'm gonna go down here. There. That way I don't have to keep choosing between attack and auto. Or between command and auto, I mean. Oops. One last step I have to take. Pop back in here. And replenishes my health. And I don't have to use up my items. Yeah. I think I actually have to clear the castle before he'll open the shop. 101. I need 420. I don't think... There we go. Forgot you have to leave Rim Elm and then come back in order to open it. Alright. Do I have anything I can sell? That's only 100. That's only going to be 301. Magic Leaf is 500. That'll give me more than enough, and I don't really need that right now. Don't have any magic to use. Every time you make a purchase, it tells you how many points you earned on the point card. Thing is, I don't remember if it tells you how many points you earned for that transaction, or if it tells you how many points are on it. I think it's per transaction. You notice it looks like he's wearing like knee guards or something where he wasn't before. That's the leg armor that I got. Level 1 up again. We're up to level 3. If you notice too, when I bought the leg armor, it said my attack power increased. Thing is, it only increases the attack power for moves that involve your legs. Like when you're attacking low or high. You think these guys are tough? Wait till we actually get into Drake Castle. Okay. See the AP down there? That's what they were talking about. Your ability point, your art points. And then, if you notice, my bar on the bottom left is expanded very slightly. It's a little bit longer than it was 2 levels ago. It constantly expands with each level. this game actually has a spin-off sequel, whatever you want to call it, that's called Legaia 2 Dual Saga. And that one is a little different. There, using your normal arts, you gain APs. Instead of not using them. Which I suppose both ways kind of makes sense. But in that one, instead of having a gauge that constantly grows with each level, you have individual slots. And you only gain a new slot at certain intervals. Okay, nothing here. Painting. Alright. You cannot go through the middle door yet. Okay. Here we go. Skeleton first. Mostly because he's the more dangerous of the two. Okay. The other reason I wanted to get rid of the skeleton, so I can spend a little more time on this guy. Ah, didn't get it. Okay. Now we can go through the middle door. We're going to go over here first. Yeah, that's what I thought. Okay. Yeah. 2 skeletons this time. If I press my triangle button, it brings up my list of moves. Let's see. See how much quicker that was? Okay. 117 experience though, well worth it. Okay. Use a healing leaf real quick. And in we go. Get up the stairs. Oh, up here. Another healing leaf. Trust me, those are going to come in handy. Bookshelf. That point will come in handy later. Ooh. I think the most I'm going to get out of this is 5. Watch this. I just combined 2 of my arts. If the last move of one art corresponds with the first move of another, then instead of entering the full... Damn. That's one thing I hate about the Drake Ghost. Instead of entering the full list of moves for both arts, you can just enter the one. So, for instance, this one was Power Punch, which is left, left, down, and then Charging Scorch, which is down, right, up. So, instead of entering left, left, down, right, up, I just enter left, left, down, right, up, and it combines them. I think, not item, I want attack. There. Frickin' A. Like I said, I have a bad controller. I was pressing the left button to choose attack, but it kept going to item anyway. Because my controller is kind of messed up. There we go. Got him. My level went up. Nice. Level 4. Alright. Okay. The lightning gate. See, my bar has extended a little bit further again. Sweet, I got it. Alright. Which means I no longer need you. Goodbye. Alright, so I have the Fire Guard. Now I can summon it in battle and use it to attack my opponents. Another survival knife. Okay. Other side of the hallway. Okay. I have my movement speed set to walk because to me that's normal. Most RPGs you just kind of automatically run everywhere. And that's not realistic at all. You're not going to run literally everywhere. But I set it to walk, and then if I want to run, I can just press the X button and he'll start running. That's the name of the mountain I was trying to think of. There's the gate to Mount Rickaroa. Watch this. Now, since the Gamard is a fire element, coward. Since the Gamard is a fire element, if I were to attack a water element setter with it, I would deal almost twice as much damage. Because they're opposing elements. Same with pitting wind against earth, light against dark. Oh, definitely want to read this. It explains the king's decision. Yeah, we're gonna need that in order to get through the gate. Yeah, the king actually has the water key. Once we awaken the Genesis tree on Mount Rokaroa, the king will give us the water key. Okay. Fire book 1. Let's go in here. Tornado flame. My first hyper art. And it's that research that informs the king's decision. Don't remember. I don't think there's anything by the throne. Okay. The right, left, that is my tornado flame. The hyper art that I just learned from the Firebook 1. Combining that with my hyper elbow. Now here's the thing. Yeah. I think that works that way. Actually, you know what? Crap. I don't think I can do it that way. I think I have to put the main art first. Oh well. I'll try it that way. No, that does work. Okay. I forgot. I think it actually is the other way around that doesn't work. having the last move of one art of your regular art being the first move of your hyper art, your regular art won't kick in. So you have to do the hyper art first. That's right. Check behind the throne. Okay. Duck back in here. No, not right now. I am going to come over here to the statue. Whoops. Wrong memory card. There is a memory card in there, it's just the wrong one. Okay. Really? Okay. Well, I think I'm going to call it a night. We'll pick up from here later.